In the heart of Bukidnon flows the Pulangi River, a river that once gave life, identity, and peace to the indigenous people of Mindanao. In 1982, the government began constructing Pulangi 4 hydroelectric power plant in Maramag, Bukidnon, designed to produce 255 megawatts of electricity. The dam was seen a symbol of progress, harnessing the strength of river to power Mindanao. But behind this promise, development lies another story, another loss, struggle, and resilience. The Manobo, Igaunon, and Bukidnon tribes were among the most affected. Their ancestral lands were submerged, their farms destroyed, and sacred sites lost beneath the reservoir. Many were forced to relocate, losing not just their livelihoods but their spiritual connection to the land that defined who they are. And yet, people did not remain silent. They organized, united with other groups, and fought to protect the Pulang River and the Pantaron mountain range. Their courage reminds us that true progress must honor both land and people, for when a river is taken and the culture flows with it. In the quiet barangay of Aragon, 12 kilometers from the town of Katil, stands a symbol of progress, the Aragon Dam. The Catelano Mandaya, the indigenous people of this land, have long depended on the Katil River for food, culture, and spirit. The dam improved irrigation, yet also altered the environment that they call home, changing fishing grounds and gathering sites that sustained generations. The Mandaya blended their traditional wisdom with modern farming methods, joining trainings and protecting their ancestral lands. They continue their weaving, rituals, and stories, keeping their identity alive amid development. Through balance and resilience, the Catellano Mandaya reminds us that true progress flows not only through irrigation canals, but through the hearts of those who keep their heritage alive. In the heart of Bansalan, Davao del Sur, stands one of the Philippines' largest irrigation systems, the National Irrigation Administration Dam, symbol of progress, a place known for its remarkable feature, the country's longest water slide. Long before the dam was built, these lands belonged to Bagobo Tagabawa and Banobo tribes, indigenous people whose lives were deeply rooted in Bansalan's forests, rivers, and farmlands. But then construction began. Their world began to change. Parts of their ancestral domains were lost, sacred grounds submerged, and the farmlands restricted. Flooding, landslide, and shifting water flows disrupted not just their livelihood but their spiritual connection to the land. For the Bagobo and the Manobo, the land is sacred. Losing burial sites and sacred spaces meant losing a part of who they are. Yet, amid the challenges, the communities endure through agroforestry, weaving, and cooperative farming. They rebuild their lives. Groups like Binanton Bagobo Tagabawa Farmers Livelihood Association now lead the efforts to restore forests and sustain their people. But questions remain. Were they truly heard? Was their free, prior, and informed consent respected? The story of Bansalan Dam is not just about infrastructure. It is about people, resilience, and the unbroken spirit to protect their ancestral land in the face of modern change. Along the winding Agus River in Lanao rises a chain of 7 hydroelectric power plants. The Agus Dam system stands as one of Mindanao's greatest sources of energy, but also a source of struggle for those who call these waters home. The Agus Dam, stretching from Lanao del Sur, Iligan City, lies within the Bangsamoro Autonomous Region in Muslim Mindanao, built to supply power to the island. It forever changed the natural rhythm of Agus River, the sacred lake of Lanao. The Maranao people, the proud keepers of the lake, were deeply affected. Changes in water levels caused flooding during heavy rains and drying lake edges during power generation. Fisheries declined, farmlands were damaged, and with them, the Maranao livelihood, tradition, and spiritual bond to their ancestral home. But the Maranao did not remain silent. They formed movements like Save Lake Lanao Movement or Salam to protect their heritage and call for justice. Through environmental assessment, rehabilitation effort, and social campaigns, they continue to seek fairness, sustainability, and respect for their rights. The story of Agus Dam is more than story of power. It is the story of people's enduring strength to keep their culture alive amidst the current change. Dams bring light to our cities and water to our fields, but they have also dimmed the lives of many who once lived freely by these rivers. Is development truly a progress? If it washes away culture, identity, and home? If the story of Mindanao's dam reminds us that the power we gain must never cost us our humanity.